Persia, back to another episode of Junior Chef TV. Today I'm going to be making this beautiful sticky date pudding. It is the best ever. I've made it before and I've tasted it, which is so good. Oh, it smells really good and stuff, so just keep watching the video to see how to make it. So the ingredients you're going to be needing is you're going to be needing 250 grams of chopped dates. Now the dates, you have to chop them with scissors, and I just chopped them into really small pieces, and they're on a saucepan, and I've got my little, in my macaroni recipe, I have this little stove thing, I don't know what it's called. Alright, so I have 1 cup of cold water, I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda or bicarbonate soda, 2/3 cup of sugar, 1.5 cups of self-raising flour, 2 eggs, and 125 grams of softened unsalted butter. Alright, so I've just got a bowl and a mixer because I'm going to be, a wooden spoon because I'm going to be doing it by hand. So, oh, and I have my oven preheated to 180 degrees. First step is we're going to put our water into our dates. So that's the 1 cup of water going into the 250 grams of dates. And I'm going to put the heat on to about medium high. So we need to bring this mixture up to a boil. Then we have to reduce the heat to medium low, and then we have to simmer it for 3 full minutes. So I have my little date mixture, and it's simmering now, but I need it to come to a boil. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, but now I'm going to be making my cake batter. Well, yeah. So I'm going to be putting my butter into a bowl, and you can do this with a hand mixer or a stand mixer, but I just feel like doing this myself because I feel like I got them a good strong arm. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is add in my sugar to my... Okay, so my date mixture is now boiling, so I'm going to leave it for 3 minutes. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm creaming my butter and sugar. This is like a basic vanilla sponge. So I'm just going to cream this until it's nice and creamed. So this is now all mixed up, so now I'm just going to add my baking soda in, and as you can see it will fizz up. Stick with it, it's going to fizz up, so that's going to fizz up. This is all done now, and I've just put it on something, and I need it on this thing so it doesn't scorch this, and I'm just going to let it cool. So I have just been creaming my butter and my sugar, and it's nice and creamed. And now what I'm going to be doing is adding my eggs, but I need to add them one at a time because it might scramble. And it's okay if it does scramble because that is perfectly normal. It always happens. So I'm just adding an egg and I'm giving it a mix. I've just added in my second egg and I'm giving it a really good beat up. Egg, my butter, my sugar have been mixed up. Now I'm going to be adding in the flour, and I'll add it all in once because I did this recipe before and it worked like that. And I'm just going to fold it in. You don't really need to fold it, you can stir it, but folding, you get a little more air. So I've folded it all in, and what happens now is it's a really thick, it's a really thick batter. So that's why we're going to add the date mixture. But the date mixture has to cool because your eggs in here will scramble. So I'm going to let that cool and then mix it all up. Date mixture's cooled, my batter's ready. Now we're going to put the whole thing together. Alright, so I'm going to put at least half the date mixture in. Just because I don't want anything to curdle. So I'm adding a little bit at a time. And I'm just going to fold that in. So the rest of the mixture's going in. Let's get all of it out. So, I've made this recipe before, and oh, can I tell you how good it is. Trust me, it is the best ever. When you put the toffee sauce on it, yummy. Alright, so that's done. So let's just put that aside. I have a tin that I'm going to put my pudding in, and I'm just going to spray it heavily with cooking oil. I'm just going to pour that mixture in. Oh gosh, might need a little bit of help from the camerawoman, so we'll be back. I've placed all my batter with the help of the camerawoman, and I've just tapped it down, jiggled it a little bit, and I've tasted a little bit, really good. Alright, so now we're going to put it in our oven until a skewer inserted in the middle comes out nice and clean. So while the caramel sauce is baking, I'm going to make the oozy, gooey sauce that goes on top. So I've got 125 grams of butter, and I just cubed mine up. You know, it's on the side. I just cubed mine up, and it's cold butter, it doesn't have to be soft. I'm going to add 2/3 cup of brown sugar, and I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. So I'm going to put it on the heat at about a medium high, and I need to melt the butter, the sugar together with the cream. So, and then I need it to come up to a boil. Then I need it to come up to a boil, and then we need to simmer it for 5 minutes. And my pudding is actually baking behind me. So all my butter is now gone, and my brown sugar is dissolved. So now I need to let it come up to the boil. As you can see, this is boiling now. So what I'm going to be doing is stirring it occasionally, but not all the time, for 5 minutes. So I'm going to put a timer on for 5 minutes. Alright, so while my 5 minutes is going, I'm just going to show you my beautiful socks. They're like my favorite socks, and I just want to show you them because I'm really proud of them. So, yeah. So my 5 minutes is up, so I'm just going to transfer it onto the little thing so it doesn't do anything to my plate. I'm just going to turn that aside, and I need to let this, my pudding isn't quite done yet, so if your sauce goes cold before you put it on your warm pudding, just heat it up back, just heat it just a small simmer. So yeah, I'm just going to let this cool. I'm going to try, I'm going to see if that's ready, and then we're going to just put it all together. So this is my favorite part. We're going to be assembling everything together. Now, if you were in my kitchen right now and smell. Alright, so my sticky date pudding has come out, and my sauce is like cool. It needs a little bit longer to cool, but alright, so now I'm going to get a fork, and I'm just going to prick the cake with the fork, but not pricking it all the way to the bottom. And this is because I'm going to ooze that. That's all going to go on top of here, and it's going to sink into the cake, and it's going to be so good. So try not to touch the bottom with the fork. Alright, so I've pricked everywhere. I'm so excited for this part, you don't even know how. Alright, got my nice sauce here. I'm going to give it a nice blow. And then I'm going to just, come on Persia, you can do this. Dribble on. This isn't happening, this isn't happening. Look at this, oh my gosh. Alright, so now I'm just going to spread it with my wooden spoon. It smells really good. Alright, so I need to let this cool a little bit, but I'll show you a video of me eating it later. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I've hit 100 subscribers. I'm really happy. There's a video on that, you'll see. But please subscribe, please comment, and yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.